In Black Ops 1, Treyarch really hit it on the head with the introduction of the boss zombie. In World at War, we didn't see anything. We saw the iteration of dog rounds on Shinonuma and Darius, but we're not talking about them or the Nova crawlers on 5 and Kino. We're talking about your George Romero, Napalm Zombie, and Cosmonaut in Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 absolutely nailed implementing those boss zombies into their maps. Black Ops 2 did an okay job. We saw the Avogadro, which was really just a weird boss zombie overall that really just didn't work out too well. It bounced back with Brutus on Mob of the Dead, who was a pretty good boss zombie, and then, of course, we saw the Panzer, the iconic boss zombie that we all know today. But then you get over to Black Ops 3, and the boss zombie kind of fell flat. But I'm not really speaking about how the boss looks aesthetically or anything like that, or how it was implemented into its map, because realistically, all the Black Ops 3 boss zombies are pretty good and they're pretty cool to look at. But I'm talking about how they actually play in the map. Black Ops 3, looking at it realistically, is probably the greatest zombies game that we have had from Treyarch so far, but their implementation of boss zombies in this game really just didn't work out too well for them. The boss zombies that they have just kind of they just don't feel like boss zombies. Now, obviously, there's a few exceptions here. You know, not every single boss zombie from Black Ops 3 was completely just horrible and useless to the map and just really wouldn't change the map much if it wasn't there. I mean, just starting off with Shadows of Evil, looking at the Margwa, to me, the Margwa is probably the best zombie boss in Black Ops 3. Comparing the Margwa to everything else in Black Ops 3, the Margwa is really the only one that truly feels like it's a boss zombie. It actually takes a little bit of time to kill, you know, it's not something that's going to come into the map and you can just obliterate and get rid of within 5 seconds like the case is with most of the boss zombies in Black Ops 3. The Margwa is going to be, it's just a presence on the map. You can't get close to it. It's going to hurt you, which I think is its one downfall is it can really only do something to you if it's close to you and it does not move the fastest until you pop one of its heads. Which I think Treyarch did a great job of, you know, giving the elemental Margwas in Revelations. You know, you took your basic Margwa, which is already a great boss zombie, and you just gave it that little bit more piece of, you know, you just gave it some range, you know? It could do a little bit more, which is basically really all it needed to be able to do. On Shadows of Evil, realistically, you can look at the Margwa, shoot it, run 20 meters that way, and then do that again, and you're gonna be able to kill it pretty quickly. Sure, you could have a lot of other zombies around you, maybe not the best guns on you at the time, it'll be a bit harder, but it's realistically not very hard to kill the Margwas. Golrod is about the only other map in Black Ops 3 that I look at as having, you know, good or acceptable boss zombies on. Rather than just giving us the one big bad boss zombie on the map, it gave us two. We had the Manglers, and then you had the Valkyries that spawned in, I guess, kind of like dogs, so I guess you could say that there was really only one boss zombie, and it was the Manglers. But if you were to look at the Mangler by itself, it's barely even a boss zombie. You get any good assault rifle, any good SMG, the Mark IIIs, and you're gonna see it spawn into the map. It's gonna be in front of you for about 5 seconds. You're gonna shoot it in the head for about 3 seconds, and then it's gone again. It's got one melee attack, which isn't doing a whole lot of damage to you, and it's got one ranged attack, which is gonna miss 90% of the time, and even if it does hit you, it's like getting hit with a feather. But then just taking the Mangler and putting it on the map alongside the Valkyries, the two boss zombies really do they just complement each other pretty well. But taking the two and having them on the map at the same time just gives that actual bit of challenge to having multiple of them shooting at you from a range at the same time. It makes the map work, it makes the zombies work together. And then Revelations, I think, is the third and last map on Black Ops 3 that has exceptional or at least worthwhile boss zombies to be on that map. It has the Margwas again, but it's the elemental Margwas, like we explained before. They have that range attack, they have that little bit more needed to make them a bit challenging. Plus the Panzer's tagged alongside as well, and the Panzer, realistically, on Black Ops 3, is nothing like the Black Ops 2 Panzer. The Black Ops 3 Panzer spawns in, and, I mean, on Revelations, you have the Thunder Gun if you're playing solo, or even, you know, maybe you just got it in your game. It's gonna take 2-4 shots to get that thing out of your way, and it's over and done with. On DE, it's a little bit of a different story, we'll get to that. But the only reason I accept it on that map is because it's paired up with a boss that just makes the map a little bit, tiny bit more challenging and makes the bosses worthwhile to have a presence on that map, as well as if you don't have the Thunder Gun and say you're playing with a squad of 4. The 3 people that don't have that Thunder Gun, if they have the Panzer on them, it's gonna take a little bit longer to kill that Panzer, and it's gonna make it worthwhile for the Panzer to be on that map. But anyways, looking over to the DE Panzer, we're going to transition over to the zombie bosses that are actually bad and why they are bad, why there's a problem with the boss zombies in Black Ops 3. The Der Eisendrache Panzer is just too weak. It's too easy to kill, and that's really just like the biggest problem with most of these boss zombies on Black Ops 3. The DE Panzer spawns in on round 11 compared to Black Ops 2's Panzer that spawned in on round 7. Some might say that's a little bit too early, but realistically, if you're playing solo, by round 7, you're already at the mound. Even if you're playing with more people, you're probably at either Gen 2, 3, or honestly probably at the mound already anyways. You should have guns, even an MP40 or something like that, to take out that Panzer, so it's really not too early of a round. But anyways, we're getting off topic now. The DE Panzer ends up spawning in at round 11, and by that time, you should already have any of the upgraded bows, whether you're on solo, co-op, or playing with 4 people. And if not, you should definitely already have the Wrath of the Ancients, which on round 11 is still a pretty good weapon. That Panzer is going to spawn in, and it's going to take you about anywhere between 5 to 15 seconds to get it off the map with whatever bow you have. If you've built the lightning bow, you're going to shoot it once, and it's going to float in the air. You're going to kill it easy. If it's the wolf bow, you're going to keep stunning him. If it's the fire bow, you'll keep stunning him. If it's the void bow, you'll keep stunning him. It's really not a threat at all, and even if you do only have the Wrath of the Ancients, it's gonna take you like 5 to 10 shots to its power cord, and then it's done. It's gone. It's dead. The only thing that Panzer does good is have its aerial attack, where it has its stun things instead of the Black Ops 2 Panzer that shoots its claw out and grabs you and pulls it over to you and lights your ass on fire. Realistically, if you're playing Black Ops 3, that Panzer is never going to get close to you because all the maps you have room to run away. You have that weapon that's going to kill it very quickly, and the Panzer really just can't get close enough to you at any point to really do anything. Moving over to Zetsuo, we get the introduction of the Thrasher, and the Thrasher is probably one of, if not, maybe even arguably the most just annoying pain-in-the-ass boss zombie of all time. With his different abilities, shooting his fucking spores, being able to just one-hit you if you don't have Jug, making you red screen if you do have Jug. Not to mention, he'll just fucking straight eat your ass if you can't move and you're down. But the thing with the Thrasher is, again, like, sure, maybe the first, second, or even third Panzer might be slightly difficult when he spawns in, or when there's multiple on the map. I think that's about its only upside to the Thrasher is, well, the fact that there can be multiple of it on the map, and he can one-hit you if you get too close. I mean, sure, Zetsuo has this, tighter walkways and all that, but realistically, you really under no circumstances should you ever be forced to be close to a Thrasher. You're gonna get a little bit of ways away from him, and if you have any gun that is fully automatic with 30 bullets or more, it's not gonna be on the map very long. It's gonna take like 5 bullets each spore, so realistically, you just spray right in the middle of his, the middle area of him, and he'll turn and he'll run, and the bullets are just going to be in a random spray pattern, and they're all going to manage to hit his spores, and he's going to die pretty quickly. I mean, you get a Haymaker, Dingo, Marshals. That Thrasher is going to be in front of you for like 5 seconds. Like, realistically, looking at all of these zombies bosses, they're not really bosses, they're more just slight inconveniences on the map. And I use the word slight inconvenience lightly, because 5 seconds... really not even an inconvenience. It's more of a, oh, he's in front of me? Bye-bye. Like, these Black Ops 3 boss zombies, man, they're really... It's just kind of sad to look at them and, like sure, like, Black Ops 3 is this game where you're supposed to be so overpowered, and, I get that. You get all of this stuff, but, like, they're titled as boss zombies for a reason. I mean, like, sure, you could just make the argument that, well, dude, if you're just doing enough damage over time, it's not the boss zombies' fault. Sure, maybe they could have a little bit more health, but I mean, it really is just sad to look at Black Ops 3 boss zombies and, well, even have the title of boss zombie on them, because they're really just not. I mean, you could even take Black Ops 3 and look at the Chronicles maps. They managed to take what were good boss zombies in Black Ops 1 and just completely tank them. On Shangri-La, you had the Napalm Zombie and the Screecher. The Screecher is... I mean, he had more health in Black Ops 1, but I mean, you look at him in Black Ops 3, he's not a threat to you at all. I mean, half the time when I play Shang, okay, I don't even realize I killed the Screamer, okay? I could go a full game, not hear him, and I won't even realize that I'd killed him like 3 or 4 times, because he just seems like a regular zombie. I mean, he spawns in, and he has like no HP. He dies in like 5-6 bullets from like a VMP. Even the Napalm Zombie, alright, which was this big, just kind of annoying boss zombie on Shangri-La and Black Ops 1, who was just kind of there, like, God, he's in the way. I kind of gotta loop around and, do this whole thing just to kill him and get by him. In Black Ops 3, you shoot him like 7-10 times and he blows up. and then you walk away. Again, rather than him being an actual boss zombie like he was on Black Ops 1, he's just a slight inconvenience on Black Ops 3. I mean, you can actually just cheese the system entirely by going to the other side of the map, and he just despawns. Like, I get it, alright? The Napalm Zombie and the Screecher on Shangri-La, they're not the biggest, baddest boss zombies we've ever seen that have this huge HP cap, that do all these crazy things. But, like, they're just nothing compared to how they actually played on Black Ops 1. They just had more HP. They were just more difficult to get by on Black Ops 1. In Black Ops 3, they're nothing more than just a slightly buffed up zombie. But the biggest downgrade Black Ops 3 Chronicles maps had for boss zombies was the Cosmonaut on Moon. The Cosmonaut, look, I get it. He's annoying. You can't see him going through doors half the time. He's gonna headbang you to red screen, teleport you to some other side of the map, and take a perk away. I get it. It's annoying and frustrating to deal with. But that's exactly what a boss zombie is supposed to be. It's supposed to be annoying. It's supposed to be something frustrating and challenging for the player to deal with in a game of zombies. In Black Ops 1, if he grabbed you on really just any round, you were getting hit and you were losing a perk. That's what he was put into the map and was meant to do, was to do those things. He's a boss zombie, you know? You're gonna get grabbed by him on Black Ops 1. You're not supposed to get away. You're sure you might have the chance where he's already been weakened and damaged and you could shoot him with whatever gun and he blows up. Boom, congratulations. You did something that most people aren't able to do to a boss zombie. But then you look over at Black Ops 3 and it's just so sad to just see how quickly you could kill and just get rid of him. He'll spawn in on round 1, okay? Or round 2, or whatever round it is he spawns in at the beginning of Moon. And you can literally kill him with, like, the full clip of your Colt. Like, a lot of people that have done all of the Easter eggs and spawned him with an RK5, it takes less than one full mag of the RK5 to kill him on round 2. Even up in the higher rounds, like, you get the Mark II out of the box, right? He's gonna die very quickly. Like, it takes, like, not even a full clip of a Mark II on, like, round 50.
Okay, that one might be a little bit of an exaggeration.
Once you start getting up and up and up and through the rounds, yes, he starts getting that more HP, but like at that point, you're going to have pack-a-punched and you're probably getting dead wire on something, and then it just completely melts him. Now that's about the one thing I would say is okay, is once you get into those higher rounds, like once you're at 50 and above, right, and you can get dead wire, and then boom, okay, oh, it makes the Cosmonaut so much easier. I get that, you know, because the strategies require you to be in a small room to high round on Moon. You realistically, you don't want to have to deal with him that much, so I can accept that one. But on the lower rounds, being able to get rid of him within, like, again, like 15 seconds, it's just not okay for a boss zombie. It just takes down the challenging aspect of zombies, and I get that's what Black Ops 3 was. The overpowered game where you had everything. But, like, there's gotta be just a little bit. Black Ops 1, the Cosmonaut would spawn in and he would just bounce and loom around the map and follow you wherever you went, kind of like George, except he just didn't have as much HP. And you could kill him and then wait for him to respawn in a little bit, but like it wasn't like he was just big overpowered thing. And then on Black Ops 3, they took what was honestly, in my opinion, a very, very good boss zombie, probably one of the best of all time. Don't flame me in the comments, alright? It's an opinion, not a fact, bro. Relax. And they managed to just completely gut him as a boss zombie and really, like, sure, he does all the same things he did in Black Ops 1. He'll grab you, he'll headbutt you, he'll teleport you, make your screen red, and take your perk. But, like, it never happens anymore, because no matter what, even if he grabs you, unless your gun isn't reloaded, you're gonna be able to kill him. Anyways, that's going to go ahead and do it for me on this video. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any conflicting thoughts, or if you don't completely agree with me. I guarantee some of you probably won't, because you like how easy Black Ops 3 is. Sure, I might just be thinking this because I think zombies in Black Ops 3 is a little bit too easy. Okay, I'm the guy that looks at Black Ops 4 and says, man, they did some things right. Like, personally, I think Black Ops 4 boss zombies are better than Black Ops 3 zombies, alright? That's just me. If you, like, okay, not like the Catalyst zombies, all that stupid shit, okay? That was a bit much. But looking over at, like, 9, like, the you know, the armored guys, there was two of them. The one that, like, threw the things, and the one that, like, you know, hacked down, and then the Blightfather. I think those were all very good boss zombies. Maybe not to be, you know, on one map at the same time, but, you know, split them up on multiple maps, or spawn them in one by one. They're really good boss zombies. I think they do great on Black Ops 3. But those are just my thoughts, my opinions. Going ahead, you guys can disagree. You know, it's okay. It's okay. You can go ahead and tell me in the comments how stupid you think I am for thinking all of this, or going ahead and let me know if you agree or anything like that. Anyways, going ahead down there in that description though, you go ahead and follow my Twitch where I'm live on Tuesdays and Thursdays streaming zombies or some other game if I'm, not feeling zombies. Twitter's down there as well where you can just see, when I'm going live, when I'm uploading videos and all that type of stuff, just more interactions with me if you guys want to see content. But anyways, yeah, that's going to do it for the video. And, yeah. I think we're done here. Yeah. Bye.